Hi, it's me JD and welcome back to my channel. We're on a new set today. I finally have my own craft room. No, I don't. I don't at all. So what happened was life got really busy and summer hit and just all of these plans and trips and schedules just clashed, and I have had literally no time to film crafty videos or get any crafty time, which is making me stressed out. It's making my hair frizz, if you can't tell. Yeah, so I'm not even filming at my craft desk. I'm filming at another part of my bedroom, aka my craft room, just so you guys wouldn't see the chaos that is my desk and my floors and my shelves and my wall. It's gotten out of control now. I mean, at this point I don't know whether to actually sit down and organize all my stuff or just donate it and start over. I'm just kidding. No, I really need to get it under control one day. But I still wanted to touch base with you guys. I still want to film a video. I love connecting with you. I love reading all your positive comments. So I had to give you something, right? Because of the craft chaos that is my life, and just the general chaos that is my life, I wanted to film a video of the supplies and tools that I just don't use anymore. And in this video, it's totally a personal opinion. You can 100% disagree with me. Doesn't matter. I just wanted to share with you what items are taking up room in my craft space that I just need to purge or donate, because it's adding to this hot mess. Again, I repeat, you could take this video as, some tips like, oh, maybe she's right that I really don't use this tool anymore, or I found a better way to use other tools. I don't need that tool anymore and I should get rid of it. Or on the flip side, you could be like, this lady is crazy. Why am I watching you? You just need to clean your room. Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to the craft supplies that I don't use anymore and that I probably won't purchase ever again. Okay, first up, spray adhesive. I bought this at my local craft store thinking, this is a really quick way to maybe adhere some stencils or adhere dies, or die cuts I should say, and it is effective. I'll give it that, but I hate that I have to take my entire project outside to spray it because I don't like spraying stuff inside. You know how I am about smells. It's just no thank you. So spray adhesive, I don't know. It doesn't smell that great either. I think I just would rather, and apparently you gotta like shake it up for like a full minute in order to get the sticky stuff going. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, spray adhesive, tried to make it work, and it does work, but it's just not convenient enough for me to use as a regular adhesive. So I'm gonna keep the bottle I have now, but it's got to go. One day, if we do a major clean out, it's gonna be in the toss safely pile. How do I get rid of spray adhesive? I have no idea. Anyone know? Next up, this might be a controversial one, but I just don't use my pigment inks as much as I thought I would. So when I first discovered heat embossing, I read that, it's better if you just get pigment ink versus a bunch of heat embossing powders to use as different colors of heat embossing. I said heat embossing like 50 times in that last sentence. But what I mean is, so you can use pigment ink and then just pour a clear embossing powder over it, and then you have different colors of heat embossing. Or you can buy different jars of embossing powder and get colored embossing techniques that way. Well, pigment inks are pretty much the only inks that are available in local craft stores anyway. And so I naturally kind of stocked up. 50% sale, hello. Or 50% off coupon, I'm there. But it's just, I just don't see myself, I just don't use them as often as I thought I would. And especially like the pigment inks I have, they're all connected, so it's kind of a hassle to say if I just wanted one color, I have to pull out the entire case and have all the colors, and then I risk all of them drying out at once. I do like that you can see exactly what color you're getting with pigment inks, but as far as spending more money on them, no, I guess I'm very impatient. I like my dye inks I like my oxide inks. Yeah, I just like it to dry quickly. Once I stamp something, I want to move on to stamp the next thing. And that's because I'm a klutz, and if I don't move on, and I need my inks to dry quickly, otherwise I'll smudge it, as you guys seen in previous videos. I'll keep my black pigment ink because I like having a nice, crisp, black stamped image. But as far as the other colored pigment inks, it's time to break up. If you guys wanted to let me know, maybe I'll include it in a future like Instagram giveaway or something. The next crafty item that I'm going to part with is a stamp press. Now, I don't know if you guys remember the stamp press, but it's basically a tool to help line up your image before you actually stamp it. Well, this one is just a victim of innovation. Ever since the MISTI stamping tool and other stamp tools came out, I much prefer using those rather than the stamp tool. It's always kind of weird to store it too. It had like spongy feet, so yeah, I was always concerned about getting the spongy feet messed up and it would never spring back up again. Yeah, it's just, it's time to move on from the stamp press. And then another addition to my crafty graveyard will be washi tape. I just never got into the washi tape trend. I don't use them in my planner a lot. Yeah, I use them on envelopes sometimes. I hardly ever use them on cards. Maybe once in a while, and it's usually the glitter stuff because I like glitter. But as far as like other pattern washi tapes or even solid washi tapes, I don't reach for them at all. I don't, unless I don't know, unaware of any fabulous techniques that can be done with them. But yeah, if I need an adhesive, I just use regular score tape because it has a stronger hold. Or if I need temporary hold, I just use painter's tape because it's cheaper. I think it'd work well in a pinch. You know what I mean? If you just want to create your own background or add a little something extra to a card, washi tape is great. But as far as a huge collection, for me having a huge collection, it's just taking up space. And along with washi tape, I'm also afraid that I am never going to purchase any more patterned paper. I just prefer to make my own patterns using my own dye ink colors or markers to create a really unique color combination or design. There are some fun pattern paper out there. I still use Galaxy pattern paper. I feel like that's always a staple, and watercolor paper because I don't want to always break out my watercolors just to make a wash. I like that it's already there and it's convenient. But as far as any other, florals or graphics designed pattern paper, it's gonna have to be a no for me. It's so hard to keep track of what pattern paper I have, and so hard to memorize. Oh, this gingham pattern is in this color, and that's where I need it. Or this one has a pretty rose design. Like, it's just too hard to keep track. I can't do it anymore. Pattern paper, sorry. I have my favorites, which I'll keep. I also like glittered pattern paper, if you call that pattern paper. Yeah, but all the other pattern papers are getting donated to my son's preschool. next on my giveaway or donate list are my flat enamel dots. Again, it's hard to keep track of what I have, so I don't always use them, and then they just end up wasting space or taking up space. I want the flexibility to create my own size of dots or circles. And you know, sometimes they just kind of pop off, or like pop off the acetate, and then I don't know if they're sticky anymore. So again, just kind of hard to keep track of and just taking up space right now. I think I'll include the ones I do have in a future giveaway for sure. And another crafty item that I will probably never ever purchase again are coordinating dies. And I'm sure every stamp company is like, well, we're never working with her. It's just, okay, so you guys have to know, 99% of my craft supplies I purchase with my own money, right? So I'm not giving these for free. So when it comes to using my craft budget wisely, coordinating dies are not a priority, especially when I invested in a scan and cut like a year ago, and I've just been using that ever since. Or a fussy cut, because you know, maybe sometimes I only need like one tiny teddy bear or something. The exception to the rule for coordinating dies if it's a really intricate stamped image where a coordinating die would just work better, because sometimes the scan and cut doesn't always cut correctly, or just, you know, it's just off by a little bit. In the case of really intricate stamped images, then yes, maybe I'll get the coordinating die if it's on sale. But as far as buying them ever again, it's a hard sell, just because, and while I love die cutting, I love word dies, I love shaped dies, the coordinating dies are just not always the best buy for me. It's, you know, especially when you take them all apart, they always just drop down to the bottom of my stamp pocket, so they're all unorganized anyway, and then time it takes to sift through to find the right coordinating die for your stamped image, not worth it. Sorry. Yeah, please, stamp companies and crafty companies, don't hate me. I'll still buy all your other stuff, your stamps, your regular dies, your word dies, your background dies, but as far as coordinating dies for stamped images, bye. So there goes my list. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys agree? You disagree? Am I crazy? Do I need to clean my room? Let me know where you guys stand. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll get back to some crafty me time soon before school starts, and I will catch you in the next video.